Good evening. I want to take this time to look at an important subject. The Bible talks about our deeds being recorded, our deeds being recorded. It gives several scriptures, both Old and New Testaments. We'll begin reading in the book of Daniel, chapter 7, starting with verse 10, again reading from the Cowboys of Christ version. The Bible says, a river of fire flowed out from in front of the ancient king, and millions of people were serving him. Hundreds of millions of people stood in front of him, and court was ready to begin, and the books were open. Okay, the Bible talks about the books being opened, and that's our topic for this evening. A while back, a police officer came into my home at my request, and he said, before we begin, I think you should know that you're being recorded. And the Bible too records our deeds and everything that we do. I just read from the book of Daniel. The Bible talks about many standing before him, and the court was ready to begin. Again, the Bible says in Revelation 20, verses 12 and 13, the dead, small and great, were standing before him, and the books were open. That's the most popular verse in church that's preached on the books being open today. The dead, small and great, it makes reference to the middle class, to the poor, to the rich. We're all going to stand before God. And the Bible says the righteous shall not stand with the unrighteous. So if you're a Christian, you're going to see God, and you're going to bow, and the books are going to be open, but you're not going to be judged with the unsaved. Okay? You're not going to be judged with the unsaved. Again, in Psalms 56:8, the Bible talks about our deeds being recorded, our deeds and our actions being recorded. Okay? In Revelation chapter 5 and verses 1 through 6, the Apostle John says, he ate of the book, and it was sweet as honey to his lips, but it was bitter going down, speaking of the judgment.